Despite still being one of the most popular groups of their generation, I-DLE is clearly getting to the bad side of netizens lately. From cringy lyrics to scandals that can't be overlooked, here's why I-DLE is losing popularity. I-DLE keep breaking record after record with every comeback, with no signs of stopping soon. But even with all this growth in both sound and sales numbers, some people are just not happy with where the group is currently heading, nor what they've been doing lately. We're all aware that I-DLE are one of the very few groups that have members that are in control of their music. Soyeon, the main rapper and the leader of the group, is the producer and writer for most of their songs, and fans have taken great pride in that. And why shouldn't they? It's rare to find a member that's so involved in the making of the songs. However, this also comes with its downsides. While I-DLE songs are known to convey powerful messages about female empowerment, their lyrics have been labeled as cringe and nonsense because sometimes they make zero sense or the words are simply incorrectly used. It all started when Soyeon decided to include an English rap in I-DLE's first ever comeback song after Soojin departed from the group. Tomboy in itself was great. The music video for the song was stunning, the girls looked gorgeous, and the track was a bop. The concept of tomboy didn't talk about tomboys in the traditional sense of the word, but it emphasizes the unequal treatment of boy groups and girl groups. Throughout the song and the promotions, the group shows their desire to distance themselves from being solely labeled as a girl group and establish themselves as a powerful group regardless of gender, embodying the concept of tomboy to challenge misogynistic labeling of girl groups. However, people just couldn't move on from how bad the English rap was. At this point, we can expect English words and phrases from almost every group, and if you've been a K-pop stan in the second generation, you've got your fair share of cringy English lyrics that were randomly thrown into Korean songs. In this day and age though, people are not letting it go that easily. Even though Soyeon is a talented songwriter, the English rap in Tomboy doesn't show that because, let's be real, it doesn't make any sense. It might even throw some casual listeners off to just have her rap about liking to dance and loving her friends in the middle of the song. It was later revealed that the song was originally written entirely in Korean and that the company found it too vulgar and intense, so Soyeon had to rewrite it. There's also a chance that some lyrics might have been directly translated from Korean to English, leading to a loss of meaning or the inability to accurately convey certain idiomatic expressions. Still, it's a pretty weak verse from her, and it's understandable that people were highly critical of it. The same issue continued with the group song Queen Card. Again, great song, meaningful message, and gorgeous music video. Yet some people couldn't help but cringe while hearing certain things. Can you really blame them though? You can write this off by saying that the lyrics aren't meant to be taken seriously, and they match with the silly and lighthearted tone of the track in the music video, but at the same time, the English lines don't make any sense. A Redditor commented, "I can usually ignore grammatical errors and weird sentences in K-pop, but this was just too painful for me to get through." Another said, "I would believe someone if they told me the lyrics were AI generated for this." So are groups allowed to be fun and silly with their songs sometimes? Sure. Not everything needs to be serious and convey a meaningful message. People need to just ring ding dong sometimes. However, it's understandable that others might lose interest in the group or even develop a dislike for their lyrics because of it. Let's be honest. Considering what the girls, especially Soyeon, are capable of, these lyrics can feel comparatively lackluster and uninspired. Though we have to remember that language and cultural differences can shape perceptions, so it's important to acknowledge that these thoughts are entirely subjective and not universally shared among fans. Another reason why you can see more people turning on I-DLE is the plagiarism scandal that Soyeon had in 2022. Following the finale episode of MBC's My Teenage Girl in February of 2022, fans of AT shared a clip from the show claiming that a song performed by the Challenger team titled Sun had the same beat as AT's track Wave, which was released in 2019. Soyeon, who was credited as the composer and writer of the song, became the main target of criticism. Soyeon and Cube Entertainment also addressed the situation and issued an apology. Apology or not though, Soyeon's reputation suffered a bit. The fact that the copyright income for Sun had been registered by Soyeon and that the posts reporting on the plagiarism scandal were all getting deleted didn't help her case with the netizens much. As mentioned before, I-DLE's fans are very proud of how involved Soyeon is with the group's music, so to have her apologize for plagiarism came as a shock to everyone. Comments on online forums at the time said things like, "She should stop branding herself as some genius composer all the time," and "It's funny that you guys call this girl a genius. It was bad for her, and by how things were at the time, it wasn't surprising that many people started turning their backs on the group." Fans did come to her defense at the time, saying that Soyeon shouldn't have taken the blame for everything. Pop Time was the main producer of the song, yet it was her who took accountability for the incident and apologized. Nevertheless, as a fan explained, her image as a producer was what saved her during the scandal, but it was also what made most people attack her. If you look at one side, if people did think that she plagiarized ATEEZ, her image as the genius producer would suggest that it wasn't intentional and make others give her the benefit of the doubt that the similarities could be accidental. On the other hand, plagiarism scandals are pretty heavy and have the power to taint her career as a producer. Now, every time people hear any similarity between an idol song and a song of another group, they're going to claim it's plagiarism and use it to discredit Soyeon as an artist. Whether that's true or not won't matter much, as these antis will have the plagiarism scandal back up their accusations. So for fans who might have joined the fandom due to Soyeon's artistic skills, this incident might have made their sentiment towards the group shift. Another factor contributing to the growing disdain towards I-DLE is the attitude of the members, more specifically Shuhwa. This has bothered more Korean netizens than international ones though, so keep that in mind. Shuhwa is known by fans and non-fans to be bolder than the rest of the members. She isn't afraid to speak her mind, is quite honest and blunt with everyone, and tends to have no filter when she's expressing her thoughts. This is a big part of why fans love her and why it's important to them to look up to an idol that doesn't take any BS from anyone. From the netizens' perspective though, Shuhwa is just rude and sarcastic. In one specific case, when 3 of the idol members were making flower arrangements on livestream, Uki joked that their fans' hands were hurting from pressing the heart button too much. Shuhwa replied, "So what? Our hands are also hurting right now." To most fans, this comment was funny and deemed as savage, but she got criticism by the Korean public for being disrespectful to fans. She was also asked to turn down the music by the fans in the comments as they couldn't properly hear her voice, and Shuhwa responded to them, "Then turn down your phone volume. Why are you guys so demanding?" Korean netizens asked her to apologize, insisting that she was hurting the group's image with her attitude. The comments from them said things like, "She's bringing down the group's image in all kinds of ways," and "She's not even trying to be cute, she just talks without thinking." The more recent controversy was when the group appeared on the MMTG YouTube channel, and Shuhwa got backlash for how she behaved with the hosts. According to Koreans, she spoke casually without using proper formalities, which are typically expected in formal settings. Furthermore, when questioned about a previous social media post, she responded dismissively and with an apparent lack of interest. She stated, "What do you want me to do?" Based on their complaints, throughout the interview, Shuhwa's attitude was dismissive and uncooperative, which caused discomfort among viewers. Some found her disregard for manners and use of informal language inappropriate, while others believed that it could make non-fans feel uneasy while watching the interview. It's important to remember that not all fans have jumped ship on I-DLE. How could they? This group is talented and knows how to keep their devoted fanbase hooked through their distinctive style, mind-blowing performances, and the undeniable talent of each member. But hey, let's face it, it's totally normal for fans to speak up about their concerns and feel let down when their favorite group's musical direction doesn't match their expectations. Ultimately, it's each fan's decision on how they want to engage with the group and shape their own fan experience. Tell us your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you soon with another video. Bye!